Smash or pass? I feel like she would beat the shit out of me if I answered that question. Anyway, right, so right here, Lucasfilm fires the Mandalorian star Gina Carano after offensive social media posts. Now, me personally, very tragic. Now, I don't really like the Mandalorian that much. You guys know that. I'm not a particular fan of it. But this is kind of messed up, man. Because, like, I hate to be all, it was like, woe is conservatives, because I'm not a conservative. But, like, this shit is annoying because she was fired because of, like, public outcry. Like, just the cancel culture got her because she posted a tweet. Anyway, Gina Carano, who starred as the unassailable warrior Cara Dune in The Mandalorian, won't appear in any future Star Wars projects after she shared offensive social media posts, including one that compared Nazi Germany to current political landscape. Now, it's actually rather difficult from the mainstream media to find the specific image that she posted, but I have it right here. And this is basically what it is. It says, Jews were beaten in the streets, not by Nazi soldiers, but by their neighbors, even by children. Because history, little sad face, because history is edited. Most people today don't realize that to get to the point where Nazi soldiers could easily round up thousands of Jews, the government first made their own neighbors hate them simply for being Jews. That sounds correct. How is that any different from hating someone for their political views? Now, the message alone, it's like, it's a very exaggeratory. The imagery here is very intense. I can understand why people got upset. Here's the thing, though. Let's just be honest. How many times was Donald Trump called fucking Hitler? Every day, everybody's like, oh, Republicans are Nazis, Donald Trump is Hitler, blah, blah, blah. So both sides are being hyperbolic fucks, right? Progressives, conservatives, they're all being babies, okay? She's being a baby here, but you guys, progressives, were doing it too. So it's like, why the double standard? And the reason that why there's a double standard is because it's not socially acceptable to be conservative. That's really what it is. All right, that's just realistic. Okay, it's just stupid. It's just so dumb. Yeah, we need more. We need more female representation in The Mandalorian. And the biggest problem here isn't just this one post that she put up. It's the fact that, like, this is another thing. People have been trying to get her canceled for silly stuff. Like, if we go into this article, Sports Kita, look at the article here, not this crap. It says the transphobic, anti-mask, and Holocaust tweets that led to Gina Carano getting fired. You see how, like, intense they're being? They're being as intense as possible. The transphobic comment, it's down here. Literally, I'm just gonna read it as a through, because it's funny. It's not even like transphobic. It's just funny. Let's see. Lucasfilms fired Carano Wednesday, calling the social media post she made that day abhorrent. When did she post them? Oh, I guess Wednesday. Gina Carano is not currently employed by Lucasfilms, and there is no plans for her to be in the future a Lucasfilm. Nevertheless, social media posts denigrating people based on their culture and religious ideologies are important. Okay, so here's the thing. I'm going to look this word up because everybody knows, listen, I'm not the most intelligent guy. Okay, to attack the character or reputation of. So this is a misrepresentation of what she said. 100%. Her social media posts didn't denigrate people based on their culture or their religious identities. In fact, you know what the irony here is that religious people tend to be more conservative. Isn't that kind of funny? But like, now she may have, you can make a real solid argument that she was providing a false comparison, right? But like, first of all, by firing her, you kind of proved the point a little bit of what she was saying. Secondly, she never diminished Jewish people here. So this isn't even realistic. What they should have said is, hey, we succumbed to cancel culture because we wanted you guys to consume our content. We wanted to make money. We're just going to do whatever you want. We don't care. We don't really give a shit about loyalty anymore. Stupid. We don't give a fuck. She was also dropped by the United Talent Agency on Wednesday. Variety reported the post invoked Nazi Germany and made fun of masks. Oh, right. Okay. One of Carano's posts, which she appeared to repost from another account, referenced the Holocaust during. Yeah, we already looked at it, during which an estimated 6 million Jewish people were murdered, and how the conditions were similar to contemporary political divides. Yeah, we watched it. How is this any different from hating somebody for the political views? Part of the post read, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, really not that big of a deal. It's not really, that's cope. You feel diminished as a Jewish person? Okay. Somebody send me the Pedro Pascal one. Send it to me in my thing. Tell me when you do. She later deleted the story, and another that appeared to poke fun at mask wearing with an image of a person whose entire head was covered in masks, captioned "Meanwhile in California." Who cares? I don't know what that one is. I don't really know what that is, but like, who cares? Oh, somebody had a mask on their head and they looked silly. Okay, California's always the butt of a joke. Listen, I don't agree with the things that she's saying necessarily, especially the mask thing. Well, whatever. It's a joke. I don't even think we disagree. They're jokes. It's a silly joke. It's like ridiculous. She didn't delete every story she shared Wednesday, including one that repeated the conspiracy that after that convicted sex offender Jeffrey Epstein didn't die by suicide. This one is a very weird. You guys really take note of this here, okay? I don't know what happened with the Jeffrey Epstein thing, but of all the conspiracies that I've ever heard, this one kind of takes the cake here. You know, like there were far too many concessions that would have needed to be made to actually think what we were told was the public narrative. So now this thing really bothers me. This really turns me off because this, to me, diminishes CNN's entire platform for talking out against this. Because you're trying to shame her for something that, like, common sense would dictate has validity to it. I'm just saying, like, and I'm not a conspiracy theorist, but this one was like, how the fuck did somebody on Suicide Watch kill themselves? You know, not trying to get into it, not a conspiracy theorist, but like what they're doing is they're dogpiling information. Right, they're dogpiling information in here to make her seem as bad as possible, so that you guys will feel better about her getting canceled. Right, that's what they're trying to do. But this is a miss. So this, to me, suggests that they're not actually interested in the truth; they're more interested in dogpiling, and this really just proves it to me. So yeah, Carano courted controversy in fall 2020 when she refused fans' request to put her pronouns in her Twitter bio. As a show of support for transgender people. Instead, she wrote beep, boop, bop, boop in her bio, which fans appeared. I'm sorry. Which the fans appeared to mock trans people. Bro, it's a joke. Listen, I understand her perspective. She's a girl. Like, I have no problem if you have pronouns in your bio, right? I understand, like, trans issues. I get it. Right? But not everybody has to subscribe to your shit. And so she made fun of you guys because I'm assuming you guys were being annoying, right? Most trans people, from my experience, don't like get all ridiculous about like not putting their pronouns in the bio or not doing it. But here, I don't know. I would assume they're being obnoxious. So she did a little joke, beep, boop, bop, whatever. I did it. Remember I did like the Shakira thing? It was a funny joke. Who cares? You know? Like, it's like people are so sensitive. Like, this was transphobic, guys. Now, maybe you can make the argument it's transphobic, but it's a joke. You know what I'm saying? It's like silly. It's a silly, funny joke. And like, just keep in mind, this is how she's transphobic. Right? Beep, bop, boop has zero to do with mocking trans people. Heart emoji and 100 emoji to do with exposing a bullying mentality of the mob that has taken over the voices of genuine causes. Okay, yeah, she just doesn't want to do it because she thinks it's silly. She wrote in September with a gif of R2D2, I want people to know you can take hate with a smile, so boop for misunderstanding. So she explained the joke, whatever. Variety reported that she later removed the words from her Twitter bio after speaking to her co-star, Pedro Pascal, who she said helped her understand why people were putting them in their bio. She then said she supports freedom to choose. Okay. Now, I think we have the Pedro Pascal stuff right here. Let's see. He posted something. Oh, you sent me a download link. What the fuck, dude? What are you doing? What the hell are you doing? Like that. Okay, so when Pedro... Okay, so this is like, whatever. This is some conservative having a meltdown. When Pedro Pascal uses the Holocaust to make political points, it's something brave. When Gina Carano does it, it's important. Nazi Germany, America 2008. You know... Here's the problem here. Clip the unsuspecting link and pipe your username and password. Yeah, right. Here's the problem I have here, right? Okay, so this is American 2018. The issue of people coming across the border to seek asylum, it's not perfect. This is from Palestine in 2010. What are you fucking kidding me? This is a picture from. Is this actually a picture from Palestine in 2010? What the fuck? What the fuck? You have to confirm that. Here's the thing, though. Like, when it comes to asylum seekers, we're just trying to figure out how to deal with a massive amount of people coming up. And unfortunately, you have to put them in like a holding facility. And yeah, you could call it a cage if you'd like, right? And the conditions aren't great. And there's definitely an issue of like specifically in some areas where like the jails are horrible and we need to like completely disband private owned jails. But like it's not an attempt to like hurt people coming from the border. I would make that argument. It's a very different thing. It's just like, I don't know. I would say this is if you're going to think that this is the same, it's another exaggeration. It's just another exaggeration. It's obviously more palatable to lie if you're progressive, which is definitely true. It's so much more palatable. It's like it's totally fine if you lie as a progressive. But whatever. I mean, like I don't know. It's just stupid. None of them should be fired. They're both dumb. I mean, especially if this is actually from Palestine in 2010. And like let's see. Check the Discord sources. I put it in there. You said the Discord general. I'll check the Discord general. Oh, yep, it's real. It's fucking confirmed. This is ridiculous. Let's move on. Okay, this is the one that gets me too. Carano was, am I saying your name right? Carano has also posted about ending child sex trafficking with the hashtag Save Our Children because the hashtag has been co-opted by QAnon conspiracy followers. Facebook, which owns Instagram, restricted the hashtag's visibility. It's okay. This is more diminishing language. Do you understand? What they're saying is that they're trying to tie a link between this actress and QAnon. This is a very common tactic now. This is equivalent to the Antifa fucking bullshit conservative conspiracy. All right, progressives crying about QAnon are the same as conservatives crying about Antifa. This is stupid. Okay, she liked the hashtag. I'm assuming because she doesn't want children to be sex trafficked, but because QAnon is associated with it. That must mean that she is part of QAnon. This is the tie they're trying to make. This is the diminishing language that they're trying to perpetuate. It's insane. They're being ridiculous. This woman is getting canceled for literally no fucking reason. And you know what? To end this off, I really want to push forward because I know I made another post about like the ASL woman getting fired. And here's the thing. We're talking about like unity, right? Unity isn't like an easy thing to do. Right? Unity doesn't mean uniting when it's comfortable for you. Unity means uniting when it's uncomfortable for you. It means making compromises. Okay? You can't having a bunch of people on the internet bitching, moaning, and crying and canceling somebody is not the best way forward. I find it pathetic. I think that the people who wanted her canceled are pathetic. I think that like she should totally be called out for it. But the people who are advocating for her cancelage are pathetic. Lucasfilms is pathetic for actually giving in, and every single company that subscribed to cancel culture and allowed people to be fired for ridiculous bullshit are pathetic. It's pathetic. It's stupid. You're just giving, people this ridiculous, unneeded power for nothing. The tweet wasn't that bad. We're slowly, every single day, we're shifting the line like more and more of like we're just changing the goalposts as to what is hate speech and what is like negative language. Okay. In other news here, I will say what I found funny. This is like a funny part of this whole thing is Ted Cruz simping. Well, excuse me, I can't use that word. Ted Cruz thirsty for Gina Carano. Is that her name? I keep saying it wrong. Look at this. Ted Cruz just spamming Lucasfilms with the same message. Tex and Gina Carano broke barriers in the Star Wars universe. Not a princess, not a victim, not some emotionally tortured Jedi. She played a woman who kicked ass and who girls looked up to. She was instrumental in making Star Wars fun again. Of course, Disney canceled her. Look at this. This guy's going fucking ballistic. Ted Cruz, you thirsty motherfucker.